Morning, it's very early, well it's not early, it's 8:30. Table saw, so I need to make my own trellis, and I checked out the price of trellis, and it's very expensive. So, and I'd probably have to cut it down anyway and make it to the size I want for it. I'm doing it under the deck, so it just hides the junk that's under there. By buying my own timber and the table saw, I get the table saw for free basically by doing it myself. So all I'm doing is using my time. So I'll unbox it and put it together. It's not the best table saw in the world. I've been watching YouTube videos, but for the money, it's probably going to be worth it. There's a side plate. Should have rolled that one. Instruction manual. That'll be the back plate. Bloody polystyrene packaging is just a scourge on the world. Right, there we go. So we get 3 blades, I think. 2 spare blades. 2 spare blades. Both the same. Bag full of goodies. The knife thing, what do you call it? That. Pusher for your wood. Another spanner. With nuts and bolts. Voila! So there's the 4 legs. There's one. Isn't it great, this thing? There we go. I'll sort them out. Here we are, I've got them all the nuts and bolts washers sorted out into their respective sizes, so now we'll proceed to put the saw together. Each of these wheels. Legs. In there. Okay, all the legs are attached loosely. Now apparently we put on these cross struts. Okay, I've got another 14 days to put on, so I'll just carry on with that and I'll bring you back. Now we mount the rubber feet on the bottom. Done. That was the easiest stage so far. Now we're attaching the table extensions. Thus, line the holes. Oh.
Use the bolt holes and front ruler edge of the table to align the side extensions.
To the other side now, attaching these braces to the side, short ones on the right hand side apparently. Come on baby, come on! Well, the Panasonic battery just went flat, so I dragged out the old Sony camcorder and we'll carry on. We've just got to tighten up these struts now and proceed to the next step. I'll carry on with that and I'll just shut you off for the minute. Last but not least, there we go. Move on to the next step, which I don't know what is, but I'll get the instructions out. Alright, so now we've got to flip the table over and we've got to fit the chain guard. So we've got to place the table upside down. That's not fitting the chain guard, this is fitting the chain guard. We're going to flip the chain guard, flip the table, we've done that. Raise the blade to its highest setting and remove the table insert by loosening the two screws. Here she comes, bro. That's it.
Loosen the driving knife securing bolt. That's loose. Sure the bolt does not come completely out, as this bolt may be difficult to refit. Insert the driving knife between the mounting plate. The mounting plate.
And securing bolt. Might get a 10mm ratchet spanner for this one. Get there. Put it back on. This is going to be a nuisance. I have to dispose of it. Don't like this much. I've got my beanie on because it's so cold in here. I don't know what temperature it is, but it's cold. I'm going to take that guard off in the risen thing. I want to check the lathe for vertical and adjust it if it needs adjusting, and I can't really do it when it goes that high. So I'll get a square, I'll take that off and get a square and set it up and make sure it's all good. Okay. That's miles out. See the gap? There. That's better. So, have a look at the so the dial's slightly out, so we'll just adjust that and get it right. Okay, now we've got that 90 degrees there. It should be, and I've realigned that, the marker here, the 0, so the most of the cuts should be reasonably accurate. Okay, next step, rip fence stop height. The rip fence supplied with the table saw has 2 different guide faces, one for thick material, one for thin material. Okay, I've got the fence hard up against the blade there, and the reading is 0. Not quite 0, so I might just, I think you can loosen the bolts under here, and I'll line that up. Okay, I'm set up, ready to go. It's got a bit of scrap, 100 by 50. I'm going to do a test run with that because I want to get 4 lengths out of it, each one, for the outside of the trellis. So I'm just going to have a go at this, see how many I get out. I've got it set at 20mm on the gauge, and it's about 19mm with my ruler, but so 20mm, you know, in theory you should get 5, but then you've got to take into account the blade width, so I won't be getting 5, but hopefully we'll get 4 decent ones, see how it goes. Well, I'm not sure how much dust is getting into the vacuum cleaner, but there's a fair bit on the floor just from those small cuts. Anyway, looks pretty accurate actually. One here with 2 straight edges, hasn't got a bevel on it. I'll just measure that and see where that turned out. Yeah, well, that's showing 20mm exactly on the ruler, so happy days. 20mm. It's actually quite thick, but I think I'll keep it thick just for the back section of the trellis. Give it a bit of guts and something to attach hinges to. The front I might just make it 15 or something. Well, that's as much as I'm doing today. Well, first impressions for a cheap bench saw. It ain't too bad. However, I did have the vacuum cleaner attached, but the bags fill up so quickly. We get a pile under here, another pile here, and the rubbish bag's half full of this stuff. But there's what I've done. It's enough for today though.